मेरी सिस्टर जो थी यार वो टीयर 3 कॉलेज से थी। उसके टीयर 3 कॉलेज होने के बावजूद आई वॉज नॉट हैविंग एनी काइंड ऑफ लाइक थॉट कि हाउ शी विल बी एबल टू मैनेज गुड कंपनी और नॉट। बट आई वॉज रियली डिटर्मिन्ड एंड टोटली कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट कि भाई अगर मैं उसको मेंटोर करूँगा शी विल बी एबल टू क्रैक वन ऑफ द हाइएस्ट पैकेजेस। एंड वेयर हर लाइक सराउंडिंग्स वर मोर लाइक टोटली नेगेटिव कि भाई क्या ही लगने वाला है पैकेज, कंपनीज नहीं आएंगी, क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है। देर वॉज नो डायरेक्शन एंड नो सीनियर सपोर्ट इन हर कॉलेज एज वेल। तब मैंने यार उसको मेंटर कर रहा था एंड दिस वॉज ईयर like she started her college in year 2013 around, and I started mentoring her, and eventually not just she got internship in her third year, but eventually when she was in fourth year, where her friends were cracking only 3-4 lakh packages and struggling to crack 6-7 lakh packages even, she got 7 lakh, 8 lakh and 9 lakh package respectively from two companies, Wingify and Zilingo, both off campus. And third company she cracked was Directai, where I was also working, and she got an offer of 26 lakh as a starting salary. तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। एंड नॉट जस्ट दैट, उसके बाद माई सेकेंड सिस्टर भावना जैन, कि भाई तुम्हें लगे कि हो सकता है यार मैंने तुक्का मारा और उसने भी तुक्का मारा और हो गया। देन माई सेकेंड सिस्टर भावना जैन वॉज फ्रॉम महाराजा अग्रसेन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, IP यूनिवर्सिटी, अगेन अ टीयर 3 कॉलेज। शी गॉट off campus offer of 9 lakh, and she was also having second offer, but she joined urban club. Then within the next 10-11 months she got offer from Goldman Sachs, and along with Paytm। सी तो उसका 9 लाख पैकेज था, उसने 14 का पिच किया पेटीएम पे। पेटीएम को के बाद गोल्डमैन सैच को बोला आई विल ओनली ज्वाइन इफ़ यू गिव मी 21 लाख पैकेज, एंड दिस इज अ रियल स्टोरी। 21 लाख पैकेज उसने बोला, एंड दिस कीप्स सेइंग कि हम 17 से ऊपर नहीं जाएंगे, आपको ज्वाइन करना है करो, नहीं करना मत करो। दे कीप टेस्टिंग हर, बट शी सेड कि मेरी कोडिंग लैंग्वेज बहुत सही है, मेरे को APIs बनाना आता है, रिज्यूमे बहुत अच्छा था, एंड शी ज्वाइन फाइनली विद 21 लाख पैकेज। तो यार कितनी बड़ी चीज़ है। और उसके बाद यार काफ़ी सारे लोगों को मेंटोर करना शुरू किया अक्रॉस इंडिया। जब कोडिंग क्लब इंडिया से पहले भी मैंने काफ़ी सारे स्टार्टअप्स फेल किए। इवेंचुअली यार मेरे किस्मत में यही लिखा था कि मेरे को एक टीचिंग लाइन में जाना था, मे बी मैं शायद उसी के लिए बना था, और मेरे को इसमें मज़ा भी आया। और वी स्टार्टेड विद अ वेरी स्मॉल ऑफिस एट पीरागढ़ी, पश्चिम विहार, एंड धीरे धीरे लोग जुड़ते गए, एंड वी स्टार्टेड गेटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ अटेंशन विद इन द होल दिल्ली। उसके बाद वी कोलैबोरेटेड विद इवन आम आदमी पार्टी, जहाँ पे 24 लोगों की टीम को मेंटोर किया मैंने उनके साथ कोलैबोरेट करके। आफ्टर दैट विद द नॉलेज ऑफ आम आदमी पार्टी ऑल्सो वी एक्सपैंडेड आवर सेल्फ टू लाइक ऑनलाइन अक्रॉस इंडिया। और धीरे धीरे फिर हमने एक कोर्स लॉन्च किया विच वी नेम्ड एज कोडिंग माफिया, एंड दिस नेम वॉज गिवन बाय द स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ द कोडिंग माफिया इटसेल्फ। मतलब उस वक्त कोडिंग माफिया नाम नहीं होता था, एक्चुअली वी यूज टू प्ले अ गेम। माफिया नाम का एक कोई गेम होता है जिसमें यू हैव टू फिगर आउट कि माफिया कौन है, विलेजर्स कौन है, सबको चिट मिलती है, एंड एवरीवन, मतलब एक रियलिटी शो होता है, लड़ रहे होते हैं लोग एक दूसरे से, वैसा कुछ एक गेम होता है, बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग साइकोलॉजिकल। तो वहाँ से इसका नाम निकला था। एंड जब हमने कोडिंग माफिया लॉन्च किया, यार मतलब धूम मचा दी कोडिंग माफिया ने पूरे इंडिया में, क्योंकि काफ़ी ज़्यादा लोग क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे थे। वी वर गेटिंग वेरी फेमस बिकॉज पीपल वर सॉल्विंग 30, 40, 50 प्लस क्वेश्चन इन जस्ट सिंगल डे। तब ये इतना कॉमन नहीं हुआ करता था, और ये कॉन्सेप्ट हमने शुरू किया था इंडिया में जस्ट। और शीट्स बनाना और ये सब बाद में बहुत लोग आए, फिर कोडिंग निंजाज ने किया, फिर स्ट्राइबर की शीट बन गई। मतलब अर्ली फेजेस में अगर देखें तो कोडिंग माफिया का बहुत बड़ा हाथ था इस टाइप का कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग में। और उसके बाद यार कोडिंग माफिया फेमस हुआ। उसके बाद हमने कोडिंग माफिया में एक 6 मंथ का मॉड्यूल बना। प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी कि जो लोग अच्छे कॉलेजेस से थे लाइक NITs, IITs, IIIT, उनका DSA में सिर्फ काम चल जाता था। बट इफ़ यू आर नॉट फ्रॉम दीज कॉलेज देन यू विल बी स्ट्रगलिंग अलॉट बिकॉज योर रिज्यूमे विल नॉट बी गेटिंग शॉर्ट लिस्टेड। तब हमको समझ आया, तो हमने एक सोल्यूशन निकाला जिसका नाम कोडिंग माफिया ही हमने रखा। बट वो अब जो रोड मैप था, इंस्टेड ऑफ 31 डेज, वो रोड मैप था आपका 90 डेज टू 180 डेज, जो कि अभी हमारा करंट वर्जन है कोडिंग माफिया का। तो यार लॉन्ग स्टोरी इन अ शॉर्ट, अब हम आते हैं बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ पे, व्हाई दिस कोर्स एंड हाउ दिस कोर्स हेल्प्स यू गेट अमेजिंग टॉप कंपनीज लाइक अमेजॉन, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, फ्लिपकार्ट, गूगल। सबसे पहली चीज़ यार, व्हाई दिस कोर्स इज बिकॉज दिस इज वन स्टॉप सोल्यूशन विच कवर्स एवरीथिंग दैट यू नीड to crack amazing top tech companies, whether you are in first year, second year, third year, fourth year, or you are pass out looking for a first job, or you want to switch job. We have batches for everyone. So whole single aim is not to just crack very basic packages. Maybe that could be a backup, but whole aim is to get in a fang like companies like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Flipkart, or companies like Media.net, Code Nation, Tower Research, which even pays you very high paying packages. And I would say, if not like these companies, then at least having a package of 20-25 lakh, that is our single whole aim. Then how this course works is very the beautifulness of this course is, the beauty of this course is because when you apply to many companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Flipkart, Google, or service based companies or MNCs or startup, when you will apply to these companies, there are certain different interview process that will happen. Okay, there are certain different interview round that will happen if you really want to crack these companies, so which are basically like cracking aptitude round, online assessment where there are some MCQs related to OOPS, computer networking, DBMS, or then there can be like coding contest, like where online contest is happening, some 2-3 coding questions are there, then timer is running of 90 minutes or 1 hour, and you have to code those problems. If you code the correct way, you will get some score milega. Based on that score, you will getting some rank on or leaderboard, right? And based on that rank, it will be decided whether you will moving to the next round or not. इसके बाद यार होता है हमारा कोडिंग राउंड इज basically like 1-to-1 with the interviewer, either on the table, or else it will be like video call with the interviewer where he will be giving you a data structure algorithm related question, more like a lead code problem you can say, and you will be asked to write a perfect code for that, basically brute force and optimal, and making sure that your test cases are also running and a clean code is expected. Then there can be a round of so I just told you like about OAs or our written tests, then coding contest, then coding round. There can be multiple coding rounds, like if it's Facebook there can be 2-3 rounds, or Google 2-3 rounds. Not necessarily there'll be only one coding round, depends. Okay, when I gave my media.net round, there were two coding rounds, and even in the manager real round, he again took some DS and project based questions as well. Then there can be HR round where questions can be like where do you see yourself in next 5 years, why we should hire you, ये सारे क्वेश्चंस फिर से आ जाते हैं. देन देर कैन बी ग्रुप डिस्कशन, देन देर कैन बी रिज्यूमे फिल्टरिंग और प्रोजेक्ट डिस्कशन. ओके, टोटली रिलेटेड टू रिज्यूमे. Now, if long story short, if I like summarize everything into very short story which you can remember forever in your life, and you can guide your juniors, your neighbors, or your cousin, brother, sister, anyone you can mentor by the help of this story. So this is a story about cracking a 20 lakh package or 30 lakh package, or cracking a company like Google. If you really want to do that, I'm telling you a story. So imagine a building. On a building there is a superhero. His name is not Krish, Krish. Instead of Krish, his name is Klish, Clish. 5-letter word, Clish. Okay, remember this word, first word, Klish. Klish is a superhero standing on a huge building, Clish. Now after that he took a first jump, okay, from the building, first jump, FJMP, not FJUMP but FJMP. Now this is the second word that you need to remember. Now there are 3 cars on the road, first car, second car, third car. So between 3 cars, 3CAR. So you have to remember 3 words, CLISH, Klish, FJMP, 4-letter word, then 3CAR, 4-letter word. So 5 plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 13-letter words. This 13-letter story will help you crack amazing companies. It will let you know what is the roadmap and what all skills you need to crack amazing companies. I hope you are ready to listen carefully. Now I told you like the toughest of all interview rounds will be your coding contest. सबसे ज़्यादा टफ अगर कुछ होने वाला है वो होने वाला है कोडिंग कॉन्टेस्ट. टू बीट एनी वन इन द कोडिंग कॉन्टेस्ट व्हाट यू नीड एग्जैक्टली इज डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एल्गोरिदम. सबसे पहले हमें अच्छा डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एल्गोरिदम चाहिए. सो फॉर दैट बेसिकली वी नीड टू प्रैक्टिस ऑन सम कोडिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स लाइक CodeChef, LeetCode, Intobit, Spoj, and HackerRank. So what was the first word? Clish. CodeChef, LeetCode, Intobit, Spoj, and HackerRank. 5-letter word, 5 platforms, and 500 questions you have to practice. ऐसे याद भी हो जाएगा. CodeChef, LeetCode, Intobit, Spoj, HackerRank. 5-letter word, 5 platforms, 500 questions. This is the secret to crack any coding contest, any coding rounds. Okay, the first level is done. Second level is basically making sure that my resume is getting shortlisted everywhere, be it software, be it startup, be it MNC or product based company or any company. My resume should get shortlisted also, and I should have projects that I'm able to explain well and should be looking very classy. Okay, and also I should be getting shortlisted at many particular places. These days the problem is happening that students are not able to get them shortlisted in many companies. Why? Because they are just making one single resume. Here in this course you do not believe that we will be making 4 different resumes, okay, with 4 skills, 4 different resume, 4 skills, and each resume have 4 projects. 4 resume, 4 skills we will learn, and each resume have 4 projects mentioned. These projects can be mix and match. Basically same project can be mentioned in multiple resume. So what are those 4 resume that will create? Data analyst resume, software developer resume, machine learning resume, and Java plus full stack resume. These 4 resume will create with the help of this course. Now what are the 4 skills that we will learn? FJMP, full stack, Java, machine learning, Python. I am repeating FJMP, full stack, Java, machine learning, Python. So 4 projects, 4 skills, 4 resume, 4 projects in each resume. Okay, for example, in SDE we will mention 2 projects of Java plus full stack development and 2 projects for machine learning and Python. In machine learning, so you can we will give you the resume, don't worry about that, and we will make sure that the ATS score of each resume will be above 90. Okay, then the third part I told you 3 CAR. Now we need to also tackle so why we are making 4 resume? Because when we are applying to one particular company, they may be demanding, let's say, Python developers, one company may be demanding Java developer, one is asking a full stack developer. So if we have all skills, so our pie chart area will increase the number of companies that will be able to apply to. So what we have also observed in past days, when we created these multiple resumes and started forwarding based on the profile, we are getting more probability of getting shortlisted, and which is obvious also कि भाई तुम एक बंदा ढूंढ रहे हो जिसको पाइथन मशीन लर्निंग आ रही है और आप जावा फुल स्टैक का रिज्यूमे डाल रहे हो, तो ऑब्वियसली शॉर्टलिस्ट नहीं होने वाला है, राइट? नाउ द थर्ड पार्ट, लिसन केयरफुली. 3CAR, when you are trying to crack these companies, it's not just about learning coding, learning DSA or projects only. There are some other skills also needed, like confidence, com skills, and computer fundamentals like OOPS, OS, computer networking, DBMS. ये भी ज़रूरी होते हैं. मतलब कई लोग क्या होता है, इनको इग्नोर कर देते हैं कि भाई कॉन्फिडेंस है नहीं है क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है. बट जब तुम रियल इंटरव्यू में जाओगे, व्हेन यू विल बी सिटिंग इन द फ्रंट ऑफ इंटरव्यूअर, you will know how much it depends. Okay, com skills also, sometimes they expect you to speak in English, okay, but you are answering in Hindi, maybe a bad impact. Okay, then computer fundamental like OOPS, OS, computer networking, DBMS. So 3C, 1 2 3, 3 times C, 3C, then A could be aptitude round. There are so many people who are ignoring aptitude day and night. Why? Because they do not know that this is also needed. Now 60 to 70% companies are taking aptitude as a compulsory round. So if you are not able to crack that round, how you will move forward to the next round? इसके बाद आ जाते हैं यार अपना R is reasoning question. Why we should hire you? Where do you see yourself in next 5 years? What are your strengths? What are your weakness? I will just give you very few tips about all this. Okay. For the com skills, what you can do is make sure that you are keep listening to someone who is very good at com skill. Let's say your own friend, your own mother, your own brother, your own dad, or anyone who you are surrounded with. You already know, like, they are good at com skills, okay, good at storytelling, right? So what you have to do, you have to observe how they are moving their hands, how they are making their eyebrows, how they are sitting, what is their body posture, when they are making their voice louder, when they are making voice softer, when they are saying words at a slower pace, when they are making at a faster pace. All the voice modulation you have to observe, because you have never learned anything in when you were childhood. You have never taken any kind of classes or online tuitions to speak, right? You just observed, you just listened, right? Nobody like, did you took any classes to know, like, how do I put this cap on the pen? Never, right? You just observe and you knew it. You never did any classes for lot of things. You just observe and you learned it, कि भाई कुर्सी पे कैसे बैठना, हाउ डू आई सिट ऑन चेयर. You just saw it and you learned it. Okay, so basically you have to just observe and listen and see how expressions they are making, how they are modulating with the voice, and how basically how they are using their whole voice together, their body language together for the com skills, for the best results. If you keep observing this for next 3 months, I guarantee you first 3 months you will be doing it consciously, like to improve your com skills, and then it becomes subconsciously. वो ऑटोमेटिकली होने लगेगा, तुम्हारी अपने आप वो पावर बढ़ जाएगी कॉम स्किल्स की. दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप फॉर कॉम स्किल्स. सेकेंड इज फॉर एनी HR राउंड. If you are asked any kind of question, let's say you are asked anyone, so I am from Google India team and I want to ask you, will you be going for masters or PhD if you get a chance and your resume got shortlisted because you gave an exam? Will you be going there to increase your skills so that you give a lot to company like Google later on? Will you be going for masters? So there will be some 40-50% or 30-40% people who will say yes, I will go abroad. As soon as they say yes, they will be not selected but rejected. Why? Because anything that you are answering is not benefiting the company, then you are rejected. Do you think that it is benefiting the company? They are putting all their resources, they are paying every single developer 3-4 lakhs per month. They are taking flights and they are booking the hotels, coming to your city, leaving all the work and spending lakhs of rupees just to hire few candidates. And now you have been hired, let's say, and they gave you training for 3 months, 6 months, and now you are adjustable in their environment, and now you are saying, now I want to go to US. So this will be a biggest failure for a company like Google. वो एक बहुत बड़ा failure होगा, right? So they cannot take that kind of chance. So what you have to do for in HR rounds, just learn these 2 tips. Whenever you are giving HR rounds, always either give the benefits. Whatever you are saying must benefit the company. कोई भी बात बोल रहे हो तो उससे कंपनी को कोई बेनिफिट हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है. सेकेंड, इफ यू कैन प्रेज एनी हाउ देयर वर्क कल्चर, about their senior, about a senior who is from your own college working in that company, and you can fake even stories. I'm not saying you cannot fake भी कर सकते हो यार, मतलब, but it should be a genuine story that you have seen a lot of stories from that particular company, that people are happy, people are posting about their work culture, that they are doing this level projects or they are doing team outings, whatever that you love about that company, you should praise. You can even praise the HR. हम किसी की भी तारीफ करते हैं और अच्छा लगता है ना, लगता है कि नहीं लगता है? So this is how you should proceed. So this is how the Coding Mafia works, that you will be able to crack amazing company. Now what will be the impacts starting from now? Right now, let's say you have done 0 questions of DSA, 0 on Lead Code, 0 on Code Forces, 0 on Code Chef, 0 on every platform. Now let's say you have 0 projects, 0 internships, even no resume, let's say 0 practice of aptitude, and let's say no idea of how to give HR round, and no idea of even how to apply off campus. What will be the impact? After 90 to 180 days, you will be done doing somewhere around 400, 500 to 800 plus questions on CodeChef, LeetCode, Intubit, Spoj, and HackerRank like platforms. 5 platform CLISH. Then from 0 projects or no resume to 4 different resume with 4 projects each, and you will be able to apply for data analyst role, front end back end role, full stack role, software developer role, and Java full stack role, and machine learning developer role as well. All these roles you will be able to apply, and even database roles, because database is also covered in this course. Then from no aptitude practice to aptitude practice of 100 plus hours, covering most of the patterns which are being asked in the company interviews. And from giving no interviews to giving 2 to 5 mock interviews, so that you do not feel directly in the real interview, instead you have given mock interviews. The next thing is, the next impact will be overall, that from applying to companies and not getting any replies, now you will be applying to companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Flipkart, Google, because we have special hiring events where you will be applying directly to those links via referrals, via emails, via or contacts, or special links that will give it to you, and you will be not believing that your resume will get shortlisted very sooner. आपका resume shortlist होगा, you will give interviews and you will crack interviews. And we have got amazing number of followers on LinkedIn as well, and you can also find me on LinkedIn. तो ये सब आपको मिल जाएगा, और everything about our curriculum is also mentioned on codingclub.tech and codingmafia.in website also.